Stop for a moment and think about the last time you searched for a deeper meaning in life, only to feel more confused and fragmented instead of whole and centered. In my research of Carl Jung's work, I have found his insights into spiritual seeking to be profoundly illuminating for understanding the crucial difference between healthy and unhealthy spiritual quests. Jung was not just interested in spirituality as a vague or abstract ideal. He was deeply attentive to how individuals integrate spiritual experiences into their psychological lives. What I want to share with you today will help you discern whether your spiritual seeking is nourishing your soul or driving you towards psychic imbalance. Understanding Jung's discoveries can transform your approach and bring genuine growth instead of more confusion or escape. In clinical observations and through his vast study of myths and religious symbols, Jung noticed that many modern seekers become lost when spirituality is used as a way to avoid facing their unconscious shadow or unresolved inner conflicts. This is precisely what Jung warned about. A spiritual journey that becomes a form of escapism is unhealthy because it fragments the self rather than uniting it. From what I have seen in Jung's patient case studies, individuals who used spirituality to bypass psychological pain often encountered a form of stagnation or even neurosis. For example, one of Jung's patients became deeply engaged in mystical experiences but refused to acknowledge their personal emotional wounds, which eventually led to disintegration rather than wholeness. This stands in contrast to those who engage in spirituality as a path of individuation, Jung's term for the lifelong process of integrating all parts of the personality into a balanced self. What I found in Jung's theories is that healthy spiritual seeking is characterized by a courageous confrontation with the shadow, a willingness to embrace the tensions of inner contradictions, and an openness to the symbolic language of the unconscious. Jung believed that true spirituality is an embodied and psychic process, not an escape from reality. It is about deepening your connection with the mysterious aliveness within you and the world, including both light and darkness. To illustrate this, consider Jung's exploration of the archetype of the self, which represents the totality of the psyche. When spiritual seeking is healthy, it serves as a compass pointing toward this integration, bringing unconscious material to light and fostering transformation. Unhealthy spirituality, on the other hand, often clings to one-sided ideals or dogmas, ignoring the complexity and shadow parts of the psyche. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel the weight of this truth Jung discovered. Spirituality that refuses to engage with psychological reality can become a psychological defense mechanism, disconnecting you from your true self. Practically, Jung offered tangible steps to cultivate healthy spiritual seeking. One key method he developed is active imagination, a technique that invites you to dialogue with unconscious figures, symbols, and feelings rather than suppress or avoid them. By engaging consciously with inner images, you begin to integrate disparate parts of yourself. Another important practice is dream work, since dreams reveal unconscious material relevant to spiritual growth. Jung encouraged patience and humility, reminding us that spiritual transformation takes time and involves embracing paradox rather than rushing to neat answers. The journey is not about attaining a final spiritual state, but continuously deepening your self-awareness and psychic wholeness. If you apply these Jungian methods, you will find that your spiritual seeking becomes a source of profound healing and personal empowerment, rather than frustration or avoidance. To summarize, the essential difference between healthy and unhealthy spiritual seeking in Jung's wisdom lies in whether the seeker bravely confronts their unconscious and integrates all aspects of self, or whether they use spirituality to bypass or deny their inner conflicts. This awareness can open a path toward genuine individuation and lasting inner harmony. Tomorrow, we will explore the question, how can I integrate spiritual experiences without spiritual bypassing? This is a natural and crucial extension of today's insights, because Jung's guidance on facing the shadow and embracing inner complexity is vital to avoid the pitfalls of bypassing.
Understanding this next step deeply illuminates how to ground spiritual experiences safely in psychological wholeness. If you found value in this exploration of Jung's perspective on spiritual seeking, please like this video, share your experiences in the comments so we can learn together, and consider subscribing to continue this transformative journey with us. Remember, the path Jung revealed is not a quick fix, but a courageous unfolding of the self. I hope you feel encouraged to continue this journey with openness and compassion for every aspect of your psyche. Tomorrow's video will build directly on today's discussion and promises essential wisdom for anyone navigating spiritual experiences with authenticity and depth. I look forward to sharing that with you soon.